Hey everybody, it is Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin. Y'all come on in the studio because we've got to finish out our painting we started yesterday. So let me get going down here. If you're watching on replay, you know the drill. Comment #replay. Tell me you were here, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me if you're new so we can welcome you. If you're watching on YouTube, I would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I try to share all of these videos. Well, I do share all of these videos over there. Hi, Vicki and Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? Hey, Betty. Let me fix that. There we go. So I hope y'all are doing good today. It has been a day here. Hey, Ruth. But it's been a week, right? I mean, let's face it. It's been a crazy week. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Opa and Michelle. Y'all come on in. We got some painting to do. Hey, Nancy. Hi, Carol. And if you're watching on replay, you can fast forward through this part and get right to the painting. I've got some fun stuff to tell y'all about today. Hey, Leanne. Oh, good. She's home from the hospital. You know, I know you've got your hands full. Oh, they're flying by now. Hey, Marcia. Betty says Mildred and Mabel. Hey, Donna. Hey, Sheila and Rose. Oh, there we go. Iris and Kelly. Mr. T is doing great, Elizabeth. Thank you. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Vanetta. Hi, Gail. He had to take my stepdad to the vascular doctor today. Something all the time around here. Hey, Christine. And he got a great report and was told to get up out of that chair and start walking. How about that? We'll see if he does that. Oh, did Trish come in? Hey, Trish. I've got all her pretty jewelry on again today. Hi, Kim. I've got this, oh, I love this necklace. It's got the little drop cross on it. It's silver. Love it. My little Stand Strong earrings. I had to think, she gives them the best names. I've got a cross in the circle, and then I've got my Circle of Trust bracelet on today, which I absolutely love. Hey, Melanie, y'all need to do it. Moidle and Chink, how about that? You and Zoe need to do that. I thought about y'all while I was painting this. Hey, Regina. Let me catch up down here. Hey, Gail, how are you doing? And Laura and Maria. I got it right, Trish. Good. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I'm ready to finish this up. I just love how the more I would walk through today and see this girl, and she just makes me happy. So hopefully when we finish this one out, it'll look really cute. She just seems to pop right off this burlap canvas. So if you weren't here yesterday live, this is what we did, and you can watch the replay here or on YouTube. Have I gotten it up on YouTube yet? Maybe I did. There's been a lot going on, y'all. Thank you, Julia. I do too. I love this necklace. Of course, I love them all, but this is my favorite length, and that little drop cross is just, I think, so pretty. Hola, Jody. How are you? Thank you, Brenda. Thanks, Opa. White fluffy chickens. You need to talk to my niece Melanie, who's on here, and Anne Marie. They've got some chickens. They are beautiful chickens. They got fancy chickens, right? I don't know if she stayed around. She may still be here. I know they're very busy. But okay, let's get to painting, because I hope to have do this kind of fast, because I want to show y'all something that you might be interested in, especially to go on and order maybe for Christmas gifts. And I've got a link for you again. I'm out there getting y'all links. So I want to show you what I have. Comparable in price to regular canvas. Y'all help me out with that. I think they are probably just slightly higher. I don't, oh good, thank you, Cindy. they're not cost prohibitive by any means, or I wouldn't have them, I promise. So, can anyone remember if, like a price range on these burlap chickens? So, I don't know. I should be more prepared. This week is I'm flying by the seat of my pants this week. I gotta tell y'all, just treading water. Trying to get by here and do all the things. Okay, do we have a good, there we go. Okay, hope that gives you a Hobby Lobby. Oh, Opa, did you hear that? 50% off right now at Hobby Lobby. Hey, Denise. Hey, Connie. Okay. Let me get me some paints going. Let's see. I want to start with, I think I'll do the white. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, before I stick my arm in this camera, that I had a puppy visitor not too long ago. Chris was taking care of his girlfriend's puppy while she was at work, and she works close by him, and he does not like to have to leave Roscoe in the crate, so he takes care of him, and then he takes Roscoe to Kayla, and she has him at her work just for the last little bit while she's there. Is Taterbug home? No, she's not. There's word that I might get her back today. Oh, wouldn't that be so great? I would be so happy. I miss her so much. But anyway, Roscoe came by and had a big old playtime. He and Bo especially just had a ball running and romping and playing in the yard, and he got the zoomies. Everybody got all their zoomies out, and at one point they were all in the den. I did, Gwen, I sure did. Hey, Penny, I freehanded these yesterday right before we went live. So Sarge was in the den. We were all in the den. Roscoe was running around. He's the cutest thing. I think I might have posted pictures of him when he came by the other day, but he kind of parkoured right over the top of Sarge. It was so funny. But I played with him in the backyard for a while, and then I ended up sitting in the den when they came inside. He came flying down the hall, flew up in the chair with me. I was covered in puppy spit. Hey, Stephanie. And so when you see any and all of these little red spots all over me, those are little puppy love nibbles. So he was so full of himself. And then by the time Chris left to take him to Kayla, I know he will fall out. She'll be thankful he came over here for a little playtime. He loves the doggy door. He flew in and out, played with all the dogs. Pete tried to keep him in line, but he's hard to handle. But that was fun. That was a fun little side moment. Let's see. We had a good start on this girl yesterday, so this shouldn't take too long, and I can show you my other piece that I want to show y'all in case you're interested in it. I like to bring y'all all the things that I love, you know. Hey, Jermaine. I should say hello to you, right? Hey, Lori Lulu. Who are you telling is cute as a button, Jody? Hey, Stacy. Hey, Linda. Oh, they do. Chris and I were talking about that while Roscoe was out there just romping around, just living his best life, you know. He is, dogs are they just bring so much joy. I was happy to see a lot of that today, too. Hi, Patty. I'm just so glad God gave us dogs. He knew we were going to need them. Let's see, we're going to do a little white right under her eye over here. because they're just goofy and they're funny, especially when they're puppies. And he is so much puppy and just adorable. Today's Bo's Gotcha Day. Y'all may have seen my post, so it was good to see him just running around and playing and having a big time. They wrestle and roll around on the ground. So that was good. Okay, now I need a little bit of my Drizzle Gray here to do some shading. Brenda, I think he has pit bull in him. He's got that head, you know, which, I think they're fun. There was a stigma to them a while back because those awful people that had them would, breed them to be mean, and they're not inherently mean dogs. They're just not. Oh, Betty, I'm so sorry. I understand with my old Pete. He's not truly sick, but, we've got him on the meds now, and he felt good enough to kind of boss the puppy around, though, a little bit today, so. But, yeah, I think he may be, I can't tell from the body. He's white and he's got black spots and he's all kinds of joy and happiness and just the sweetest little thing. Well, he's not that little, but you can tell he's still got puppy teeth, so I don't think he's even a year old myself. At the shelter, they told Kayla they thought he was a year old, but that's what they told me about Pete too. And he still has puppy teeth. I think he's still got lots of puppy in him. He's got some big old paws to grow into. No, I didn't, Stacy. This is my son's girlfriend. She adopted him, and he was taking care of Roscoe today. So Roscoe got to come over and have a little playtime with all of our boys. And yeah, he had a big time. Which makes me happy. I love to see happy dogs. Yay, Tina, I'm so glad. Yeah, it's puppies are kind of like little kids. And I'm, don't think you'll love me, but, they come around and you just love them. You get to love all over them, and there's all that energy. And then they go home, and you get to relax. Hey, Maureen. Yes, all boy animals, Jody. All boy animals. I am the only female around this place for years. We had a Scotty. She was our first dog with the boys when they were little. We had a Scotty, bless her sweetheart. I just loved our Katie. And she was a princess, full-bred Scottish Terrier. And, she knew it too. She was a princess. And ever since then, it's all been adoption. Max came next while we still had Katie. And, Mr. T was hunting in Kentucky one weekend, and he was riding on a gravel road going back to the cabin from hunting, and he heard this puppy crying, just crying. And so he stopped the four-wheeler and just got off the four-wheeler, and this little tiny beagle, we think he was part beagle, part coonhound, and that baby just came running and just jumped right up on Gerald. Well, that was all over with. He brought him home with him. Chris was, a young, well, probably, maybe 8, 9, I'm thinking. He said, Dad, if we can keep him, I will take care of him. I'll take him outside anytime he needs to potty during the night. And we thought, yeah, sure. Yeah, our Katie she was so sweet. She loved Christmas. That's what I think about. I think about Katie loving Christmas. But anyway, We thought, sure, you're going to take care of that puppy. That's going to be a lot of work. Well, that boy did. He got up 8 times during the night that night with that puppy, took him outside. That was his dog. Max loved some Chris. And then after our Katie died, I went and adopted, well, it was a little while after it, I went and adopted Pete. Chris and I went to the shelter, and Chris had worked, he had volunteered at the shelter, and they are such good company. That's okay, Janice, I'm glad you're here. Hi, Libby. Oh, Melanie, I love you so much. I miss y'all. And so we Chris and I would take each dog out to the yard to see how they interacted with the dogs in the other yard. And we didn't want a barker, big barking dog or yappy dog, because we live in a neighborhood, and as soon as we took Pete out there into the yard, well, first of all, he did something so amazing. Chris had him on the leash, and I was walking kind of in front to open the door to go out to the yard. And as soon as we got out to the yard, Pete stood up and literally hugged Chris. And Chris said, "Mom, look at this." He had wrapped both of his front paws around Chris, just hugged him. It was just extraordinary to me. And I said, "Oh my goodness, Chris, I can't." Well, we went out in the yard. He just sat there by us. He was not concerned with the other dogs in the other yard. Chain link fence and everything. And he didn't care. He didn't bark. He just wanted to sit with us. And I said, "Oh, Chris," I said, "I think this might be the one." He said, "He is really special, isn't he?" I said, "Yes, he is." And we didn't have to bring another one out in the yard. We told Pete that day, I said, "We can't adopt you today. I need to come home and talk to Mr. T," because he wasn't sold on the idea yet. And but I knew we were coming back to get that dog, and we did. I told him at the shelter, I said, "I need to bring my other dog up here and let's see how they get along. They're both males." Hey, Lana. I'm just yapping away. Yeah, we're just painting our other chicken here. And I'm just running off at the mouth. But when Chris put Pete back in that cage, he just stood up and wrapped his paws around Chris like, "Please, please, please." Chris had to pry his legs off of him. I thought I was going to die. Hey, Melissa. Did I see Patty Willard get here? Hey, Patty, how are you doing? So we brought Max the next day, and they just got along. Oh, they were fast friends. They were fast friends, and we brought Pete right home, and he has been, I've got a picture of me and him that Chris took when we were taking him out to the car. I squatted down and was holding his face, and he was just smiling up at me. I love that picture. It's my favorite. And he has been just my precious baby. He protects me to a fault, and he is my heart. And then when we lost Max, I had a friend who was trying to rehome her dog. And I said, well, she kept telling me we would be the best family for him. And I said, well, bring him over and let's see how he and Pete get along. And she brought Bo over, and oh my goodness, we just fell in love with that precious boy. And today is the day we got him, 5 years ago. And I cannot imagine life without that little nugget. We call him our little chicken nugget. Grilling some steaks and watching you. Ooh, yum. I wish I could smell them. I bet they smell so good. I think this one's got some sass. Don't y'all think? Hi, Linda. Oh, it was the hardest thing. I was already so in love with that dog. I couldn't wait to go back and get him and take him out of that cage forever. Sweet boy. You've been such a good dog. They all have been. We've been blessed bringing animals into our pack. You know, like when Gerald went and rescued Sarge the last minute. You know, somebody just put out a call in his Jeep club that there was this dog running the streets, and the people had moved away and left him. Literally left Sarge. And Gerald went all the way down into Mississippi and got him that night. We were like 3 days from Christmas. And they just all got along. Oh, we do. That's how we feel about our baby. They're with us all the time. They're such a big part of the family. You know, there's no such thing as saying, you know, oh, it's just a dog or it's just a cat. No, you're with them way more than anybody else because they're with you 24/7, always by your side, so loyal. Yeah, it's a whole different, it's a special relationship. So yeah, who asked me, was that Regina? Regina, yeah, that's how we got Sarge. The lady in Gerald's Jeep club at the time had posted, and this family lived across the street. She had watched Sarge from a puppy grow up. He was about a year old. She knew how old he was because, you know, she had seen him over there. And that family moved and left him to just roam the streets. So she brought him into her garage and she said, y'all, I can't keep him. I've got too many myself. Can somebody take him in? Well, Gerald had always wanted a German Shepherd. And he said, I'm going to name it Sarge. He said, I already know. But he hesitated because we had, you know, 2 dogs already and a cat. And, people are the worst. Some people are just the worst. I cannot fathom how somebody could do that and sleep at night. But, I mean, at least take him to a shelter or something. It was December. And he was just running on the streets. Well, Gerald went right down there and got him, brought him right home, and lo and behold, everybody gets along, even the cat. Loves Sarge. So, oh, Opa, yeah, Rudy it was a special rescue there too. Chris was living in an apartment and he wanted an animal. He's very much an animal lover. He's like me. He gets it from my dad. My mother is too, but my dad, he loved dogs. I lost her beloved Doodle dog. Oh, Wendy popped up on Facebook and I knew. You just know, don't you? You just know. Now, I'm going to do her bandana in Hawaii. Yesterday I used a mermaid tail. We're going to go just a shade lighter so they match, but not identical. I just sketched it out, Wendy. I don't have a pattern for it, but y'all have asked for templates for the cow and for the pig, so I need to try to do that. It's been a little bit of a hectic time lately, and I haven't gotten to do that yet. Well, I'm going to tell you this, Jody. Mr. T had said no to Pete. And I said, well, you know what? I already met him, and I can't help it. And so here he is. But you know that sweet man, he understood, and he saw how much I loved him. But right after you lose one, you know, it's... So you just feel so devastated. It's like, oh, I can't put myself through this type of pain ever again. But at some point, if it's time, you know in your heart and it clicks and you hopefully rescue and take care of another one and, you know, give them a good life. Right now, our Memphis Animal Shelter is overflowing. And that breaks my heart. If we could take in another one, I would. But yeah, the inn is officially full on this place right now. Yeah, we have to catch that egg thief. They're a little bit irritated, aren't they? So now on this one, I'm going to use the mermaid tail to delineate. Hey, Tony. Oh, thank you. We're finishing up our second one. Y'all said you wanted some chickens and bandanas, so that is what we're doing. And then after this, I've got something I want to show y'all, and have a new link for you. And you're like, oh crud, another link. You don't have to use, you know, I mean, you don't, this is only if it's something that you're interested in. And I just thought, well, it's about Christmas time, and it was my Christmas present to myself last year, and I loved it, so I'm going to share it with y'all. But that company was kind enough to give y'all a link, and so I thought, well, why not? Why not get y'all a little deal on it? I like that color. Yeah, you just know in your heart, Wendy, you really do. It's so funny how that happens. Now, I want to take this down right here so it's going onto the back of her head. Gotta have that part. And there's a little bit of dark in there. Ooh, she's cute. What do y'all think? They're pretty cute. Now let's hit that bandana with a little bit of heat. Dry her off. And put her polka dots on and diamond duster, and we're done. You know, I think I will always have at least 2 animals. Now Katie was fine being an only dog. She was a princess. You know, she was just fine. So I guess it depends on the dog. You kind of know if they want a playmate or not. Max needed somebody. He really did. He had a lot of energy, and he and Chris loved each other so, so much. We loved our Max. Well, we loved all of them. Just love all of them. I'm telling you, when I have to say goodbye to Pete, I'm afraid that that might do me in, y'all. It scares me a little bit. We are inseparable. He won't, you know, he has to be wherever I am. Oh, I'm so glad y'all like them. Yes, Wendy. This is the first new piece. Of course, we did our auction Sunday, so this will be the first new piece added to our next auction. And you know, you'll start seeing everything get cluttered in the background again, and it'll be time. I know when I've got stuff sitting all around the studio or around my house, when it's time for another auction, I usually get about 25 or 30 pieces. And you know, some of them I do on my own time. It's not just the things I do live. Hi, Jody. Thank you, Iris. So, what else are we going to talk about? There's the whole story of my animals. I guess I got to talking about that because Roscoe came to visit today. Oh, Nelda, I do understand that. I really, really do. That's what my mother said, and she's sticking to it. It's just too hard. And who knows, I may say that after Pete. I don't know. Oh, Gail, you got a 4-month-old cockapoo. Cute. Oh, and all male cats were, oh. Yeah, we're all about rescue around here. And Chris had asked me if I would go to the shelter with him to help adopt a cat. He was living in his apartment then. And, of course, I did. And he had a black and white one out. You take the cats out one at a time, and there's a special place for them. But we were in this little room with all the other cats, kittens, cats, small cats. Anyway, they were all different ages. Hey, Simone, that's okay. Valley Bulldog. Oh, I love Bulldog. Well, I don't think there's a dog I don't love. But anyway, this little cat that he was looking at, his head was crooked. There was a neurological deficit of some sort. Of course, they didn't know what was wrong with it. And Chris was in his first apartment, out on his own, trying to make ends meet. And I said, Chris, I said, I'm not, this is your decision. I said, but I don't think you want to have a lot of medical expenses, on your shoulders right now. And I'm afraid there are going to be a lot of medical expenses with this sweet kitty cat. Well, the whole time I was talking to Chris about that cat, there was this little paw coming out of a cage, grabbing at my shoulder, being as cute as he could be. I mean, laying it on thick. And I said, Chris, look at this one. He is really showing out. I said, what if you take that one out and let's see how he interacts with you. Well, that was Rudy. Oh my goodness, he fell in love with that cat. I don't think Rudy was even a year old, and he had been in a hoarding situation. This is Diamond Dust left over from yesterday. We don't waste. He had been in a hoarding situation, one of 60 cats that they took out of this house. So, bless him, he had to be taught a lot of things, but he was so happy. He and Chris bonded, and he is, well, y'all know how much we love our Rudy. And he keeps Sarge in line. He loves his dogs. Oh my goodness, he loves his dogs. That's okay, Norma. You're here. Oh, really, Penny? Oh. Yeah, you get to be equally sparkly. Look at all those sparkles, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. And be God saying he's ready to ease his pain. Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't read that. I cry too easy. Oh, Lordy. Opa, that's so funny you say that because, y'all, why am I so sensitive? So, let's go back up here. Whoop. And this way. And see, I get all teary. And we're going to go here. Okay. Now, let's get going here. When Chris moved back home, of course, Rudy moved home with him. We're like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do now? What if the cat and the dogs don't get along? And they did beautifully. And I I would tell Chris, if he moves out again, I'm going to have to sue him for custody of Rudy because he's my cat. Okay, look at our cute chickens. So let me ask y'all something. I had a thought. Wait, we got to get the money shot. There we go. Okay. I was cleaning out the studio a little bit yesterday. Thank you, Tony. And I had found these Dollar Tree eyelashes that I had bought for another craft. And I wondered if we put a couple of little eyelashes on our chickens. What do y'all think? Just cut off a couple and let me see. Let me play here just a little bit. Oh, it might be cute. I could have painted them on. Hey, Lynn. Oh, let's just give it a try. What's it gonna hurt, right? Just a couple little cute eyelashes that are actually 3D. Oh, this might just be so fun. Okay. I think I'm just going to dip them into a little bit of... Thank you, Melissa. You know, it's Love and Life Jewelry. I'm going to dip the tip of it into Mod Podge. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna die. I am absolutely, oh my goodness. These might go on all animals heretofore. Is that a word? Forthwith. Hey, Lindy Milligan. Hey, BJ. Yeah, Sarah, now they're really fancy. Oh, Barb. Hey, Barb. I am so sorry because I've been running my mouth today. I have been running my mouth more so than usual. And then came, oh my goodness. Oh. The lag is significant, I'm telling you. I might do another little set on this eye that you can see more of because they're just too fun. Oh, Regina, I can't believe that. Oh, see, that makes me happy, Stephanie. Hey, I didn't know you were here, girlfriend. Y'all, Stephanie from Windy City Crafts is one of the presenters Saturday with us in the Memphis Bells Creative Circle MacGyver event. Okay, are y'all ready for this? Because I don't think you are. Come on now. Look at them. Look. Oh my word. Can you even stand it? Look at, wait. Look, no, wait, let me go this way. Look at those eyelashes. I can't take it. Right, Opa? That's a massive squeal. Oh, we got to do this other chicken. She's got to have these. She can't be left out. There we go. So are y'all going to be watching Saturday? I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to see how everybody interprets it. Oh, thanks, Trish. These are fun. Oh, I'm so happy I found these eyelashes. Always keep some Dollar Tree eyelashes on hand for occasions like this because they will make your day. I need to get a set of tweezers to have out here. Oh my goodness. I know, isn't she so cute? Did I pull, I pulled off her lashes before they stuck. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. What was that? You have to watch the replay. That's all right. That's okay. We'll appreciate you watching whenever you can. Don't stick to my finger. Stick to her eye. Well, okay, let me get this one's eyelashes back in place, and then I'm going to show you how precious these are. The things that make me so happy. Yes, I needed to have found these for that cow. I need to do another cow now so she can have eyelashes. Now, don't touch them. Would you look at those lashes on those chicks? I can't even. Hey, Francis, I loved your watering can you made. That was so cool. You know, let me see. Do you have to add more glue to those, or are they sticking good enough without? This is an experiment. I'm going to let that Mod Podge, I'm just going to leave it alone and let that Mod Podge dry, and then I'm going to test it. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to get out like the super glue, and I'll just super glue those babies on there because, I mean, come on, that kind of makes the whole thing, doesn't it? They're extra sassy now. I'm too much. I know, Simone. I am too much. Oh, but I'm so thankful y'all put up with me. Not everybody does. Oh, I know you do, Barb. I know. She's ready to, you got to get to go home soon. Yeah, if I have some feathers, but that would be cute. That's a cute idea. Yeah, if these just made y'all smile, if they just put a smile on your face, then my job here is done. That makes me happy. Goodness. I just got to look at them for a minute. Am I missing anything? What do you think? Taping of the newest homecoming video for Bill Gaither. Well, you can watch us anytime on replay, but that's exciting. So here's what I wanted to show y'all that I got for myself last Christmas. There's a spot over Mr. T's chest of drawers in our bedroom that needs a painting. Of course, I could paint something to go up there, but I love the look of those vintage paint by numbers. I mentioned it the other day. Well, I did some research, and I found that there's a company called My Paint by Numbers, and I started looking through what they had, and they have, it's the vintage look of paint by numbers that I wanted. Now I'm gonna hold it up. I've got this little bitty, it comes with your color codes, comes with all of your paints. They are numbered, so you can, there's the code that goes with it. And it's this beautiful outdoor scene with a buck standing right in the middle. And I fell in love with this picture, this painting. And I thought, I'm painting that for our bedroom. So look at this canvas. It comes on this nice canvas. And if you look on my link tree, that's where you'll find the link for it. Now don't laugh, because I have to work all the time. But this is as much as I've gotten done. But let me hold it up close so you can kind of see how it comes. With all the numbers in there, it's just, yes, I have started it. I had one day that I gave myself to, I spread it out right here on the table, and I just painted and painted and painted. I didn't want to quit. It got dark. I didn't want to stop. I just wanted to keep painting it. So that told me that it had to be, I could only get, it's huge. Yeah, you can order any sizes, but this was the size I needed for over his dresser. And then we'll just get an old vintage frame, wood frame to put around it. Moidle's really good at finding those. It comes with all the paint brushes. I got all these paint brushes, which, you know, I didn't need, but I've got them. There's the hanger that goes on the back, you know, that you'll be able to use on the back of your painting when you Mr. T will mount it. So I just knew that when I get this out, I won't stop. And I have a job to do. I gotta pay the bills, y'all. And so I guess I haven't allowed myself. And that's ridiculous. So this is coming back out. And, you know, if y'all would be interested in me, you know, painting on this live one day, I'd be happy to do that. But I have a link for you in my link tree. This company likes working with affiliates. I didn't know that till recently. And there were so many of them that I wanted, but this was the one that I knew was going over his chest of drawers. Moidle's mad at me that I have not finished it yet. But, you know, you got to prioritize. But again, it comes with all of your paints, your paint brushes. This is a nice canvas. I didn't know what I was going to get. You stretch it, Cindy. You can take it somewhere and have it stretched. Mr. T will do it for me. But yeah, they stretch it. That's just that. All canvases come wrinkled like this in the beginning. And you just stretch it across the wood frame and staple it. And you can also heat it. You know, I can run the heat gun, shouldn't say that, heat tool on the back side, you know, and that'll help smooth it out. Oh, Moidle's here and I didn't know it. She's gonna get me. So y'all would like to, okay, we're gonna paint this live then one day. That'll get me, yeah, that'll get me further along in it, and I'll have a reason to paint on it. But then I'll just keep on, because this is like a jigsaw puzzle. I have jigsaw puzzles, and apparently this, I didn't know. When I got it, I thought, well, how am I going to feel about painting something that I don't get to shade and blend? And I didn't know. And I loved it. This is that same peaceful feeling I get when I get involved in a jigsaw puzzle. It takes all anxiety away. I just relax into it, have some music going, or listen to, you know, something on YouTube or something, and lose myself in it. And that's worth everything to me. But I have to discipline myself in those things, because I know I won't get anything done for the rest of the day because I can't put it down. So we will do this. We will absolutely do this live then. Very soon. I'm in the painting mode, y'all. You can tell. Y'all got me back in this painting mode. I won't just stay in it, because you know I have to shake things up all the time. But we will work on his deer and the trees and all. He was so funny. Julie, I was telling Julie about it. He said something about, you know, you need to blend it together. And I said, no, that's the look that I want, is that old 1950s, 1960s paint by number, you know, that you can tell it's a paint by number. I just think those are so charming. I love them. They're back in style. Oh, okay, Barb, I will do it. I've got to say, the last 3 days especially have been hairy around here, and I'm backed up, I know. Yeah, I know. I did it to myself, didn't I, Wendy? You know, you got to find out what, Simone, you know, you just got to figure out, okay, it's time for me to take some time for myself that has nothing to do with work, that's strictly for me. That's what a puzzle, I usually only let myself work puzzles the week after Christmas and before New Year's. I take that week off. I stay home. So, yeah, Moidle finds them like at the old ones at estate sales and stuff. They're beautiful. Love them. I just wanted to do this one. So I have to discipline myself to know that, well, what I started doing was buying those Dollar Tree small 500 piece 350 puzzles, and I could do one of those in a day. I won't stop doing a puzzle. Once I start, I just don't. I love it, and I just sit there and do it. So yeah, you just got to find those things that make you feel good, but know that, well, if I don't have the discipline to stop doing it, don't get it started. So this is coming back out, though. I'm so glad. I like the Group of 7 style painting. Okay, I've got to look that up. I want to write that down. Group of 7 style painting. I love learning new things and new techniques and stuff like that. Vicki, yeah, and I love creating, and Moidle and I love to do puzzles together. I've tried to do puzzle apps. They don't do it for me. I have to hold the pieces, and I guess it comes from my grandmother. She always had a puzzle going, so when every time we'd go visit her, I'd just sit and, we would all talk, me and her and Mom around the table while we would put puzzle pieces in, and I love it. But taking time for myself has not happened a lot lately. I'm one who likes to have my fingernails polished and my toenails polished, especially in the summer. I cannot wear sandals without toenail polish. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. So I've got to make some time for myself soon because, but there just hadn't been this week especially. I have before, Simone. Let me show you. That reminds me. But I haven't glued big ones together because I don't have anywhere to put them in my house. This was not professionally done. This was done a long time ago and it's seen better days. But this is the jigsaw puzzle of my funny birds. And I did Mod Podge front and back, and I put a magnet on it. Actually, I had 2 magnet strips, but again, it has seen better days. But this one I did Mod Podge together. Yeah, Michelle. We would go over to my grandmother's Sundays after church too, and we would work on puzzles. Do you, Simone? That's smart. Oh. Just made a ring and bracelet. So cute. Fingernails a mess. Doing what I've been doing. My hands are in water all the time. I used to could keep them done. I do them myself. I did gel nail polish. I had the whole kit. Hey, Angie. And it stayed on 3 weeks. Judy, yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I have a cardinal puzzle, and I have these little birds. We still have a lot of them if anybody's interested there in the online shop. And on those, the ones we have now that are in the shop, on the back is our logo, so you can work it this side or this side. So that's kind of fun. But I usually do, Michelle. I have not lately, and I'm suffering for it. It's starting to show. But the gel finally damaged my nails. So without showing you up close, I have grown them back out to right here. This is all good nail, good healthy new nail. This is the damaged nail right here. So we're trying to get that grown off, but anyway. Paid to get mine done, but all the crafting a week at best. Yeah, I'm too practical. If I even have to take the time to paint them, and I know it's going to come off in a day or so, I'm like, forget it. No, I'm not wasting that time. There's a lot more I need to be doing than that. Do you, Melissa? Oh, well, you can do your paint by number while I'm doing mine. How about that? But again, if you go to my link tree that's pinned to the top of the page, I went on and added that link for you there too. It's my paint by numbers. You got a link that you can Just click right on it. It'll take you right there. But, you know, just know that you're going to lose a lot of time because they have so many and they are so beautiful. All different kinds. All different kinds. It's almost been an hour. And look, I showed you this. We got this done. I'm loving it. So we've got, there's a hippo that I want to do. Hello, Debbie. You got here just in time to say bye. Oh, wait a minute. That clicked by too fast. Let me thank that person. Wendy, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. I just love spending time with y'all. Oh, look, there's Cindy gave you the link already. Hey, B. Yes, all is okay. All is okay. I filled y'all in on everything. You can catch it on replay. So I've got to line up some more animals to do, but y'all, I do have a lot of projects that we need to do together. We got to make some things. You want to see the hippo? Okay, Iris, that may be next. That may be next. I just got to sketch her out and get her going. I take biotin for Mind Barb for my hair and nails, and it really does help. These have actually grown out pretty fast. Oh, now if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get those custom ones at My Paint by Numbers too. And yeah, you can take a photo that you love and they'll make it into a Paint by Numbers. How cool is that? I would love to do one of those. It does though, Opa. I don't know. Oh, I've painted alpacas before, Rebecca. I would love to do another one of those. One of my printers, the one who does all of our mugs and aprons and tote bags for y'all, he loves llamas. And he loves my llama paintings, so it's about time we do another one. A colorful tree frog. I painted a frog. That's cool. That might be a cool idea. Laura, I used to paint pet portraits nonstop. And it wore me slap out. I really should. I've painted Sarge for Mr. T. A goat. I do need to do a goat. Probably a donkey. Ooh, I need to find it. I've painted tons of donkeys. I need to put a bandana on one in the big glasses. I've done the big glasses on a donkey, but yeah, I want to try the hippo. It's been a while since I painted a hippo. In fact, I think I've only painted one, and it was Fiona. Somebody posted that picture of Fiona when she was a baby on Facebook. I had to paint it. I just had to paint it. I do too, Jerry, and they're fun to paint. It did, Michelle. It came really quickly. I think it's U.S. based. You know, it, like I said, it was last Christmas, so. Oh, and I've painted a sloth before. I had a friend who loves sloths. So yeah, all the animals. We need to do all the animals. We'll just have a menagerie. Hey, Susan, I'm just about to hop off, and but this is all on replay, and I just love my hour with y'all. I'll be back Saturday. Y'all, what time is my segment on Saturday? I really need to know that. And the MacGyver event, Memphis Belle's Creative Circle MacGyver event, y'all know that if you go to the event page, I made an event page for it, and if you click going, it'll notify you. So you'll get a notification when it starts, and you'll get a notification ahead of time that we're about to start. Now I know Trish is at 9:30, I believe. She's going to start us off with a devotional for the day from 9:30 to 10, and I may be at 10. There you go. Cindy just dropped the event. You too, Francis. It was so good. I was so happy I got to catch you live today. I just love watching you. Do y'all follow Vine and Silk Designs? If you don't, you really should. Francis is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Simone. I've got mine all planned out finally. I just figured it out Monday, so I can't wait. Y'all go have a great evening, and I will see you Saturday.